Use it, you can open it using any browser, but we're going to go with Chrome. So once you open Chrome, you're going to be on your Google page. You're going to put in canvas.instructure.com, and as you can see, I've already been there many times. Once you've been there once or twice, it's going to come up automatically for you, just like it did for me. So that will take you to your home page for Canvas. You'll see any recent activity in French 1. You see that FR1 stands for French 1. You'll see that the activity that's taken place recently is that I've made an announcement and 2 assignments. To see the details there, what you're going to do is click on Courses, or just hover over Courses. Click on HHS French 1. Now, if any of your other teachers are using Canvas for their courses will be listed here as well. So click on that, and then you're going to get to our actual course page. Over here, you're going to see all of the different sections that we'll be using this year: announcements, assignments, etc. And I'm going to go into each of those in detail in just a moment. Let's actually go ahead and start with announcements. So if you open announcements, you'll see that so far I've only made 1 announcement. It is titled with today's date, actually, or Monday's date rather, le 18 août 2014. Click on that, you'll see just kind of a welcome. Now this is the French 1 welcome, as I'm using French 1 as an example here. Some of you are in French 2, 3, or AP. It's the same deal. You're going to click on announcements to see anything that I've posted that is of immediate importance, upcoming tests, quizzes, reminders, etc. So just says bienvenue, welcome to French 1, and gives you a little welcome message. It also mentions the assignment section, which we'll be talking about next, where you're going to go for your daily agenda. So, like I said, announcements, anything that is of immediate importance. Assignments, on the other hand, this is where you're going to go to see 2 different things. Your daily agenda, which will always be titled with that day's date, and then any actual assignments that I'm giving you that are worth points that I expect you to do in a certain time frame. For example, you can see that the only assignment that appears right now is Une chasse au trésor, and actually you're watching this very video is part of that assignment. It's worth 7 points, due August 19th. Now, for your that doesn't matter. Undated assignments does not really matter. However, this is the category under which you're going to find your daily agenda. Like I said, your agenda is going to be titled with whatever the day's date is. So there was an agenda for the 15th, there's an agenda for the 18th, etc. There'll be an agenda for every day. So if you click on that date, you're going to see our day's agenda. Activité préliminaire, the things we're doing in class, devoir. Very simple. Now, you're going to be responsible every day for opening Canvas, coming over to this left-hand side, clicking in assignments, clicking on the day's date, and then getting started on that activité préliminaire as soon as you can every day. That's going to be your very first order of business. So assignments is a very important section for that reason. This is also where you'll go if you're absent. You'll be able to see what we did in class, what homework you might have missed, what your activité préliminaire was, so that you can keep up with those and not miss any points on those. Of course, I'll always be around to explain this stuff to you, but at least you'll have a basic idea of what we did at the disposal if you're absent. Okay, going back over to our sections on the left-hand side here. Discussions we may end up using, although I don't have a concrete idea of how we'll use it yet. Grades, you will be able to click on and see what your grades are. Now, of course, when you see that I have an assignment that's just your daily agenda, notice that these are out of 0 points. They're ungraded, so you don't need to worry about those. This, however, Une chasse au trésor, out of 7 points. So you will need to complete that in order to see your grade. It says T, which means that it has not yet been graded. People, next on your list over on the left-hand side here. This is where you see everybody who is signed up for the class. So here are all of the email addresses of the people who have been signed up for the class. Notice that most of them, their role is student. But if you scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, you'll see there's one person, that will be me, whose role is teacher instead. Now if you click on my link here, you'll see my bio. You'll see some information about me. And then you'll also see some links that I have that are just of general importance. Texas French Grammar and Conjugation-FR are both sites that can be used in a very general way for this entire class. I will be giving you links to other websites for more specific assignments, specific things that we're talking about within the assignment section. So down here, these are just general. But yeah, this is where you can find some information about me. You're welcome to make a bio about yourself. Once you are in the class, you'll be able to do that. Files. This is just kind of a dumping ground in chronological order, I believe, of anything that I've uploaded to this site. This may not be of much use to you. Anything that I'm actually putting out for you will be in the assignment section. It'll be linked. So if I give you notes, for example, on a certain day, it'll be in assignments on whatever day I gave you those notes. I also anticipate having a section that I've not yet set up called modules, where you'll be able to access notes for various chapters. So there'll be a module for chapter 1, a module for chapter 2, etc. When I make that change, I will let you know. But for now, the files section is just kind of a dumping ground of all of the files that I have put on the site. If you're not sure when I put it up or something like that, maybe this would be a good place to look for a file that you need. Syllabus is just what it sounds like. There's a link to our syllabus right here. Click on that. It's going to open up in a PDF document down here. Click on that. It comes open in a new tab for you so you can see our syllabus and have ready access to that. And then down here you also see the various assignments that I've put in your assignment section listed chronologically. Okay, and that really wraps it up because conferences and collaborations, to my knowledge right now, we will not be using those. So that is your introduction to Canvas. Please use this video to navigate Canvas and complete your chasse au trésor, your scavenger hunt within Canvas.